Hello guys, today I want to introduce one of very interesting people. He is tattoo artist. He work more than 10 years in Taiwan. Now he going to famous. And I still close to his tattoo salon. I think it's tattoo salon and plus his house. So let's go see how he work and ask him some question. Follow me. Usually he always busy.
Oh, hello guys,
Hey, man.
welcome.
How are you?
Long time no see, very good.
Okay.
Hello, come in please. Let me show you a day from my life. Let me show you what we create here.
So this you do like step one, right? And then you print.
Yeah. The thing, if I didn't pay the bill.
Step two, and then you put on the body, right?
Mm-hmm. Let me look. Relax.
Must be very painful, right?
Not bad there.
Oh, I remember my first experience this tattoo. Oh my god, very pain. And machine not like this professional.
In Ukrainian prison, yeah?
Yeah. So could you explain a little bit what is it?
Right now we are tattooing ravens.
Mm-hmm.
The tattoo is inspired by Viking warrior
Mm-hmm.
or just an ancient warrior
See.
with Vikings and a long beard and scars.
So how long it take it, like 4 or 5 hours?
Yes, about 4 hours, maybe 4 or 5. And here we have another tattoo I did
Yeah,
earlier.
Wow, amazing.
It's still healing.
Beautiful.
So today we're working on a black and gray, no color.
So usually your style is like abstraction, right? And face. What kind of style?
Yes, usually I try to use some abstract elements, some drawings, paintings, some unique elements, not easy to recognize.
We have other tattoo artist. Okay, what's your name?
My name is Maya.
Maya. How old are you, Maya?
6.
6. So could you explain about your work? What is it? Where's your first work?
My first drawing is
Mm-hmm.
this one. And I like this drawing.
Wow. I see you same professional like your father, right? And what is it?
This one?
Uh-huh.
This I try to draw a mermaid, but I cannot draw very good about mermaid.
So you need practice more, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you need to see more like your father work, right? Should I see? So almost finished, right?
No,
Once he gets past that phase,
Okay, man. Finally, you finish your work, and I see many art here. I want to ask you some maybe example. Who is this guy? Can you explain it?
oh, that's my grandfather.
Oh,
No, I'm joking. It's not my grandfather. No, of course, it's not my grand. He really believed me yesterday. I also made this joke. He believed me it's my grandfather. I say yesterday I carry
but it
this in
looks
my
like-
backpack from
it looks
Poland.
like you. I see it's like your nose, you know, like.
It's a fake skull, man.
Okay, man. How about this? What is it?
That's a reward of third best new artist in Taiwan.
In Taiwan, it's I see 2022.
Yes.
So you get third place.
I get third place. Yep.
And also I
attending.
see this tattoo convention.
This is also a little reward from a tattoo convention.
Oh.
Yeah, these are my paintings and drawings. Besides this one, that's not my picture, but here are some of my collection, some of my paintings, drawings I recently finished, some of my tattoos. So as you see, been trying to put something on the wall so it gives more color to my studio, my house. And yes,
How about this sexy lady? Who is it?
that's a Russian model.
But she
so
looks
here's a-
like a mix, like not.
That's what I like to do, draw and paint in my free time. It's a meditation for my brain. It relaxes me and I like to do it. I have a great teacher. So
And I see you have many funny stuff, like for example this one.
this is something made by some Aborigines people from the north of Taiwan.
Wow. I forgot what is this for. Is you have same baby, right?
Actually, in American culture, it's called
sleep,
a
like
dream catcher,
dream
but
catcher,
this
yeah.
is not a dream catcher. This is made for fishing. So people would make this for fishing. So they will use it to catch the fish.
How about this old watch? Oh my god.
It's a gift from a friend. Yeah, I got it. Actually, he used to owe me some money, but he didn't have money to pay me back, so I take
Just
from
keep it
his
this
house.
one.
No, I'm serious. I take from his house.
And I see also you
Yes.
have some old stuff. For example, this chair. Like it's aluminium. Or?
Yeah, this is also something I took from someone's house.
You keep borrow money from people, right?
I tell you this through this channel.
And this I also see. What is it? It's like some.
This is just a little garden of happiness.
Wow, it's a Buddha, right?
Yes, it's a little Buddha. Buddha is protecting my studio and my family here in a little paradise garden. So Yes, I always like to collect some items in my house because where I grew up, my mother, we always had a lot of antiques, some old paintings and old stuff. So I try to continue the legacy,
Yeah.
and hopefully there will be more stuff. So yes, here is some photography, some more paintings, couple of photos from my.
It's your photo, right?
Yes.
Wow.
This is these two photos are this from Himalayas and this is from Sahara Desert.
Wow.
So few maybe in the future I'm gonna print and put some more photos from my travels.
Cool.
And yes, and this is my favorite toy. In my free time I practice do this. Sometimes I invite some handsome guys can do together.
Okay. Let's do it. And I also see you as like a magazine in your work, right? Wow.
Yes, that's my latest work. The album clients can see.
My name is Kasper Pawlowski. How to say in the
Pawłowski.
Pawlowski? How to say Poland like my name is Kasper Pawlowski?
Mam na imię Kacper.
Oh.
And Ukrainian?
Ukrainian, Russian we say Меня зовут Иван. I don't know how to say it. I don't really speak Ukrainian, sorry. I come from Poland. So could you say this like Poland?
My name is Kacper.
No, Poland. Poland.
Mam na imię Kacper Pawłowski, pochodzę z Polski. Obecnie mieszkam na Tajwanie w Kaohsiung City, gdzie jestem właścicielem studia Tattoos by Kacper. Przed Tajwanem podróżowałem po świecie 15 lat z plecakiem. Podróżowanie nauczyło mnie dużo o sztuce, o pasji, o miłości do swojej pracy i się próbuję skoncentrować na polepszaniu, ulepszaniu swoich zdolności.
So you still remember your mother language, right? That's cool.
Of course, yes. So sometimes I do big pieces, sometimes small pieces, but usually I like to do big tattoos, like a
Yes,
full
piece
arm
in a
or
leg,
full
no?
leg. Yes.
It's a geisha, you told me before.
Geisha, Japanese prostitute.
Japanese prostitute. Okay.
For sure we're gonna get a lot of followers.
So now you can say how many tattoo you already did, like 100,000, 10,000. You don't know. You didn't count, right?
Maybe 200?
Okay, man. Let's sit and I ask you more question.
Sure, sounds good.
Yeah.
Here, would you like some special chair or just
Just simple chair.
here?
Yeah.
I have it.
So, big boss, tell me why you started to tattoo. Why you do this?
I was always a creative person. I always wanted and believe I can make my living doing my art. So dreams come true.
Got it. And you told me you started to do this in Vietnam.
Yes, I started learning tattoos in Vietnam, but before that I was always drawing since a little boy. So
And how many body you broken?
how many ugly tattoos I did? Oh, too many, a lot. Because every tattoo is a learning experience, so I had to make too many ugly tattoos to learn something.
And now I know you every week go like a study, right? Art.
Yes, I go study painting and drawing in Nanzi in Kaohsiung. My teacher's name is Lai. He's a very talented, great artist, painter, and I have an opportunity to learn from him. I'm very grateful for this opportunity because he's a very big inspiration.
Got it.
So
And usually every day you work like 4 or 5 hours, not more, right? You know.
yes, about 4 hours, between 3 to 5 hours. But sometimes if I really enjoy some tattoo and I feel good, I can keep going 6-7 hours with breaks.
And most longer time you do.
Maybe 10 hours.
10 hours.
Mm.
And I remember when you go tattoo convention, you also like do long time, right?
Yeah, because it's on
Stage.
time, because there is a competition and you have to do it on time. You know.
How many times you go in tattoo convention?
Well, tattoo convention, not that many. I start tattoo conventions quite late for a tattoo artist, so I did maybe 10 tattoo conventions or more. But
So-
you know, there are some some tattoo artists they do probably 50, 100 or more than that, 200 tattoo conventions. Like Lucas, the guy you met,
You go
he, I
around the
don't know,
world, right?
he probably did 200 conventions.
Wow.
Or, I don't know.
So what does give you like your level more high or you?
Tattoo convention?
Yeah.
Well, there are many advantages, benefits of tattoo conventions because you get to meet all kind of artists representing many different styles from many different countries, many different cultures. So you make friends, a lot of friends. You make good contacts, so you can go do something called guest spot. You can go abroad and work there and have fun with them and meet other people. And also you learn from some famous artists, yeah. So and then you show your work. There are basically a lot of people who like tattoos, who are interested in tattoos, and your maybe future clients. So you basically show your face, your work to the world.
Got it.
Mm.
Okay, different question. If tomorrow you know tattoo master, what you do in your life?
Sometimes I ask myself these questions because you never know. Some people have an accident, you never know what
No,
the life bring.
Just
So I ask myself, if I lose this hand, maybe I will learn to use another hand. But no joking. I mean, I ask myself this question. The other things I like to do, I always like to communicate with people. So even I have no experience with restaurants or bars, but I think maybe still in the future I would open a small coffee bar place
Coffee
where
shop.
people come and I can maybe make some Polish basic food and promote this as a foreigner coffee shop
Yeah.
with photographs and art, you know,
Yeah,
artistic bar
Actually, in
coffee shop.
Taiwan is good idea,
Yeah,
and you
I
can
think so.
do it right now.
For
It's-
a young guy's face, I think
Yeah.
it might work. So
It's nice,
I will think about this more in
and I
the
love to
future.
try something like Poland food.
Yeah, Poland, Ukraine.
What is Poland tradition?
Maybe one day we open a bar.
Of
Huh?
course
There will
we
be
open.
you
We-
can cook.
Yes.
Yeah, but the problem with like friends opening business, there is always drama.
Yeah. It's
That's the problem. Always money things. So,
so we need to think about this.
but would be a good plan.
Yeah.
Because I'm meeting a lot of foreigners and they have no idea what to do. I always thought about Taiwan. It has so many opportunities
Yeah. They give you a lot
for
of
foreigners here.
Yes,
Taiwanese
too.
people are
Yes,
very
too.
welcoming and they love foreigners. So I think even from selling bread to cake to anything, I think you could do very well. The only thing, if you put your heart and your mind to it.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's 100%.
So
If you love what you do, it's going to be like this. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. You already level very high. Like I say today, you are very professional. And you
I
love-
believe
you love-
I'm
you
the
love what-
halfway where I want to be in the future, so still halfway to go. As I'm 42 years old, and if I'm lucky, I still have about 40 years to live. So I'm halfway.
Yeah. What about language? Do you speak Chinese?
I speak some Chinese, yeah, not that great, but enough to communicate about basics. I speak some Spanish, I speak Polish, I speak English, obviously, and some Czech and Slovak language too.
And you has experience before you work like an English teacher, right?
Yeah, when I did teach English to kids for about 4 years in Vietnam, and here about also about maybe 4 years. Yeah.
It's hard.
So I would say I keep forgetting about this. I have actually a lot of teaching experience because I worked in so many schools. I had to change so many jobs because most schools they didn't like my accent. So was always a lot of stress about income, about changing job, looking for new job.
Mm.
So, but yeah,
And I also know about you. You traveling around the world, right? You
yes,
go many
that
countries.
was my passion. Before I before I became a tattoo artist, my investment was traveling. So every time I would save a little money, I would plan a trip. Sometimes it would be 2 weeks, sometimes 2 months, sometimes 5 months. And once I did 1 year trip around the world with one-way ticket. So that was amazing experience. Yeah,
Yeah, it's good.
with two friends
This
from
is
Slovakia.
This is my dream actually. I want to travel.
I think now traveling is very easy. It's very different than 20 years ago because now everything is about smartphone, Booking.com, Uber Eats,
Yeah.
hotel.
Yeah.
It's becomes too comfortable traveling
And
now.
one thing, we're still in Taiwan. We don't need traveling. Taiwan give you this option, right? I know.
Taiwan is amazing. Anyone who never been to Taiwan, people would be so surprised.
Yeah.
We've been here for many years, 12 years, you 5 years,
No man, more than 10.
more than 10 now. So I feel like usually I would get tired of some country. I don't know. Definitely, my family makes the difference because they keep me here. But not only family, I still think that it's one of the most beautiful and friendly and welcoming country in the whole world.
Yeah.
And the safest. And just when it comes to the comfort of living, I think it's a very unique place. Especially like to nature, like if you love nature, you come to this little country which is so tiny, and you find this huge.
Every time you go like new place and you always like discovering new and you just shocked like really small place,
Yeah,
but have many
Yes.
beautiful.
especially if you like mountains and like waterfalls and swimming
Yeah.
and rivers.
Yeah.
Like other countries like Thailand or maybe Indonesia or Philippines, so many places you just buy ticket and you park your car or scooter in a busy parking spot, and you end up with all these tourists taking photos of a waterfall. But here in Taiwan, you go and you like most of the time you are by yourself in the most beautiful waterfalls you would ever imagine. So
Yeah.
I still appreciate this, and soon we have to visit some more
Sure.
and go camping. Taiwan is
And I
amazing
know
for
you,
camping.
and I know, sorry, you have many stuff for camping, right? You buy.
Yes, I was never into camping that much till Maya came and now my baby boy. But we fall in love with camping because we can disconnect from house, four walls, and computers. Still, people use their smartphones, of course, but like there is something special about sitting under the open sky and
So,
talking.
so when you go like camping, like traveling, you off your phone, you don't take.
No, of course not. But you always end up with people like we sitting right now and talking. So
Yeah.
people always obviously go back to their phone, but
And
not
for me,
as.
first, it's not respect. If you still talk with friends, with people, they use phone. It's like.
But there's always like a barbecue or a fire, So some people just are sitting quiet. So freedom, You. It takes time. It takes time to adjust and fall asleep. I remember my first few times. Every time I would go camping, I couldn't sleep. Sometimes whole night I couldn't sleep because it's so new for my brain. Especially we started camping quite late, just a couple of years ago. But it takes time to adjust.
And
Especially if you have running kids, then they're waking up very early. They are very excited. They are playing. There are no wall, so you can hear everything.
yeah.
And the camping is also a great thing if you can go during week to avoid all the holidays, because if you go during holiday on weekends you end up next to tent, and it becomes very commercial.
How about animals? Some bug. It's not dangerous in Taiwan.
There are a lot of venomous snakes. There are no venomous spiders. There are mosquitoes, obviously. But snakes are avoiding always people. They will never go inside your tent.
And I know you have some friend. He's crazy about snakes, right?
Yeah. We use my one of my couple. I know a couple of people. They go regularly every week, every few days, every month for a hike and night hikes, and they look for snakes. They love this kind of nightlife, like wildlife. I like to do it sometimes. Yeah, it's also something fascinating about finding poisonous snakes in the jungle, where our brain tell us to run away. But once we can observe this creature animal from close, you learn that it's actually the last thing it wants to do is wants to bite you, because the poison, the venom it contains, it's to defend himself. So, but of course you have to be careful. Like, I used to go to this mountain by myself. I didn't know much about snakes, and so many times I would go by myself through a jungle, moving branches and trees. And I realized after meeting this experts that these snakes are always on the trees, and it's a matter of time till you grab one. And yes, recently there was an accident. An old guy who lives besides the forest whole life. He was moving outside of his house some pot with flowers, and he got bitten by one of those green viper snakes, and he went to hospital, and they had to cut off his finger, or one or two, because there was no way. It just
So he's still alive? No.
I'm not sure. It's just a story I heard, but
You guys take
people
care
getting
about me.
bitten. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are some venomous snakes. There is 100 pacer. There are some cobras. So it's a tropical country. Definitely you have to be careful,
Yeah.
especially with nature, right? Nature, it's a beautiful thing, but you have to respect this always.
Yeah, I have to say something. You are a very interesting person,
Thank you.
and our video is going too long, so I think we can do one more video when we go camping with you.
Oh, that would
Right?
be great. Yeah, sure. We can make videos with each other. We can make videos next with Ivan.
Yeah.
He can give you some advices about keeping your body in shape and
Yeah, and
building
how
some
to
muscle.
survive in the jungle, right?
Yeah.
We'll give you this
And
advice.
yeah, there's always something interesting we can talk about.
And I also want to ask about little bit about your tattoo. Where's your first tattoo in your body?
My first tattoo. My first tattoo, it would be probably this circle. I got
This
it
one?
when I was 18 years old. It's a small circle. It has 4 or 5 Chinese zodiac signs representing my family. So it's actually funny because I got Chinese signs and I end up in Taiwan, which is a Chinese-speaking country. So maybe my tattoo brought me here to Taiwan.
And I also know many tattoo artists, they do tattoo himself.
Yeah, I
You
did
have
quite
some?
a lot, but the ugly ones. It's all my sketchbook. When there was no YouTube and there was no online seminars and you could learn online like nowadays, it's so easy to learn new things just with your computer or smartphone. Back then, the only way to learn was just buying cheap equipment from China and trying on yourself. So I have some sketch scheme.
Got it. Okay, man. Thank you very much. Very, very interesting person.
Thank you for your time and
Thank you for your time too. Yeah, today I come 2 times because it's very busy. Yeah. So if you guys want good tattoo, call Kasper.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Ciao, ahoy, buongiorno, guten tag. Guten tag.
Me, my daddy and mommy live here, and I'm born here.
Oh, and do you like Taiwan?
I like it.
Oh, and do you have brothers or sisters?
I have little brother.
And what do you
4
like?
months.
4 months. And what do you like to do in your free time?
I like to do my own toys, and I like to talk something about my friends.
About your friends. Okay, nice to meet you. Are you going to be famous?
I don't think so.
Do you want to be famous?
So.
What is your goal? What do you want in the future? What is your dream?
I want to be a singer, but
A
not
singer.
famous.
Not famous, or just want to sing in 7-Eleven? Okay, 谢谢你，再见，拜拜。
Okay, Mark.